What's up, you guys? Just revived my hair, my sew-in, while I talk about things that I wish I understood or that I knew when I was younger that is probably making y'all like real stressed out. And it is so pointless to worry about, to think about. Let's get into it. So I want a middle part. Y'all, my hair is gunked up and because I use edge control in my hair almost every day. So once we finish with this little look or whatever, it is going to make sense. Right now it look crazy, I look crazy, I feel crazy, but we're gonna make it do what it do. Okay, y'all, one thing that you got to realize when you're younger, well, one thing that I wish I would have understood or cared to know is that nobody gives a damn about you. Now, I'm not saying like people don't care for you, but sometimes you spend a lot of your time wondering or overthinking scenarios that will never freaking happen. Like, people not even thinking about you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel like people are judging you or trying to put you, oh, I almost burned the fuck out of my head. People are judging you, or you play out scenarios that how people feel about you or about what you about to say or what you have said, baby. First of all, don't worry about what they're thinking or saying. Second of all, they're probably not even thinking about you. People have so much other shit on their minds and on their hearts and on their everyday pal. Like, they really don't care about you enough to think past what you present. Like, for example, when people ask how your day is going, like, no one really wants to know that your boyfriend is low-key slowly backing out of your life. You know what I'm saying? You don't really know what you're doing with your family. You know, you are waiting for your check to be deposited because you're about to be late for your rent. Like, nobody really cares about that stuff. They just literally asking you generally out of courtesy and being nice, how's your day going? People really don't want to fucking know how's your day going. Like, seek therapy, bitch, okay? So that is one of the things that I want to share with you guys. If you're one of them people who are always concerned about what people are thinking about you, or you're thinking or overplaying scenarios in your head, or having these conversations that never fucking happen in your head because you think that people are thinking like that or about you like that, they're not. Do not waste your years on this earth or any extra time worried about things that has not even happened yet. So that's something that I wish was told to me when I was younger. But again, like you guys not new to my channel, you know that I have been on my own for a very long time. I've always had family, but I was never treated like family. I've always been ostracized, or I was known as the troublemaker, the gay one, the gang banging one. Like, I was never no one was proud to be my sister or me to be their daughter, or I was just that black sheep. Okay, so a lot of things that I'm talking about or that I'm saying I grew to learn, and it is trial and error. It is trial and error, you guys. And speaking of trial and error, one thing that I also noticed as I got older, one thing I wish I would have known when I was younger, is that all because you go through things does not make you wiser. A lot of people say experience makes you wiser. But you can, a person can experience the same thing you experience and catch on to the message the first time they experience it. Some people have to experience things over and over and over and over again. And you know why they got to experience things over and over again? Because no one is sitting them down and telling them where they went wrong. Right? So no one's sitting them down and saying, okay, this is where you went wrong. Everybody's just fine. You get those homegirls, the homeboys like, yeah, girl, he ain't this, or yeah, girl, F that job and stuff. But like, ma'am, you got bills. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no one's telling them how to navigate their feelings. And yes, it's very valid that you may feel betrayed or hurt and stuff. But when you act on emotion and things like that, like, and you find yourself in a situation very similar on down the road and it keeps happening to you, it's because you're experiencing things does not mean you're getting wiser from it. It just keeps happening. And I'm not saying that because you get wiser from certain things that it won't happen again, because this is life, right? You can't control what happens to you. But what I can say is once you experience something and become wiser from it, and you grow to know its tactics, then you can handle it better and be in a better space once it happens to you. A lot of y'all just going through the same shit as you get older. Your 20s, you're going through the same shit. 30s, it's not the fact that you're getting older and like you don't care. It's just that you just don't have the energy or the know-how to actually navigate it properly. So you just say, you'll turn around and say, oh, I can't wait to get in my 30s. I can't wait to get in my 40s, as if a year, a date on a calendar is going to change your perspective or how you handle life. It doesn't. A lot of people have been bamboozled to think that, oh, when you get your 30s, it's going to be cool. It's going to be just, baby, no. Your 30s can be your 20s again. You can be stuck in that 20-year-old mindset for decades if you want to. If you're not actually taking your experiences and learning from them, then like you're just getting older. You're not getting wiser, you're just getting older. And that's one of the things that I have learned as an older woman, is that your experiences is not going to make you wiser. You have to, everything you go through, even if nothing was your fault, which I like to argue, if you can't find fault in what you go through, then you have not did enough searching. Because even if your fault is being there too long, you know what I'm saying? Even if that is the fault, then it's still your fault. You know what I'm saying? But if you can't find some fault into something, you have not done enough soul searching and work, in my opinion. You should be able to identify something you could have done differently, because at the end of the day, we are all living life for the first time. It's our first experience with life, right? And although we have other people that came before us and they can give us advice, nobody's going to be able to navigate the same spaces, and not every situation is exactly the same. You know what I'm saying? And perception is not reality to some people. Your perception and how you perceive certain things, it will not be the same way another person does. So although we have those come before us, we have these self-help books, we have these child help books, how to raise a child, how to become a better mom, how to become a better teenager, how to be a better co-worker and stuff. At the end of the day, those are just still opinions. Some of them have higher elevated, educated guesses of opinions, aka going through things themselves, or just being able to research and talk to people who are going through things that you're going through. But at the end of the day, they're just educated opinions, meaning they are not fact. And meaning you need to learn how to take what you can need. You need to learn how to take what you can from other people's opinions and other people's life situations. But it does not mean that all because you listen to somebody and follow exactly what they do, that your life is going to end up just like theirs. Okay? So a lot of you all like to compare or say, well, I did exactly what she did or he did, and like my results, baby, results vary. Results may vary. That needs to be the story of life. Like, when anybody talks to you or tells you about anything, the results may fucking vary, bitch. Like, I may be telling you about a situation or a job that I had got, and it made me do this, and I got this much amount of money, and then you do the exact same thing I do, and you end up better than me. Matter of fact, I want you to come out of this better than me. I want you to. And then some may be worse off. Results may fucking vary. Another thing that I have learned, I have grown to accept, and I still struggle at my big age of being late 30s, is that your parents are always, it don't matter what you do, no matter what kind of big job you got, big house you got, you move away from the city, they're going to always look at you as a child, because you're their child. And be thankful for that, because there are a lot of kids that once they become adults, the parents wash their hands from them. Like, it is hell of annoying, because you're trying to establish being an adult and to establish like boundaries and respect, and those things need to be talked about. But be grateful that your parents still treat you like a baby girl or baby boy or baby girl boy, whatever the case may be, because one day you're going to look for their advice, look up, and they're not going to be around. So that is something else I have grown to love and learn. And then sometimes also another thing is your parents going to be your parents. And I'm not talking about them parenting. It's just that the things that you don't like about them, so you're just going to have to just go ahead and accept it. Now, with that being said, you don't have to accept it and deal with it, but they are who they are. Like, ain't nobody more stubborn than your parents, okay? Like, you can try to talk to them, show them a different way and stuff. Unless they want to change, they will not change, okay? Unless they want to see you in a mature light, they're not going to see you in a mature light. And you know what? That's okay. Because honestly, they do not dictate how the world perceives you. That's just their perception of you. That's just their perception. But their perception is not fact. It's not fact. And I know that a lot of people, it's going to be hard for people to understand that, accept that, because so many people want acceptance from their parents. But our reality is you have to accept your life or your value in their life, and just, it is what it is. Use this Moroccan old volume mist, and we ain't done standing out here. Another thing, y'all, get y'all money and go home. I am so tired of people getting on apps and the internet talking about like how their co-workers and stuff start up, like they're starting to make them feel bad at work, or they're starting to talk down to them and talk about their personal life. Look, they wouldn't have anything to talk about that's true if you didn't tell them. And now I'm not going to say they wouldn't have anything to talk about, because here's the reality is miserable co-workers are always going to want to talk, right? They're always going to want to talk, but they would have no vitality to it if you didn't tell them your damn business, okay? You got to see how it's already looking better, but I'm about to really fix it up with this edge control. Quit telling them your business. If you don't mind the whole world knowing your business, then go ahead. But if you one of those people that are real sensitive, or you like a private life and stuff, like, let them assume and make up things that they feel about you. Don't try to clear up nothing either, because here, look, I'm gonna tell you something. Another thing I found out is the more you try to clear up, the more you will have to, you're digging a hole. It's like quicksand. Don't clear, every day at my job almost, I find a different rumor about myself, and I'm so shocked that I'm that damn interesting, because I'm really not. I'm really not. Y'all gotta get to a point where clearing up your name to people that you claimed on you don't even care about should not even matter to you anymore. It shouldn't even matter to you anymore. You all are too pressed and too eager to impress people that once you get fired would never ever talk to you ever again. Or once you move on, I don't want to say fired, some of y'all want to be with y'all little jobs forever, but once you move on, they move on. Okay, so quit worrying about what they feel or what they say, and quit telling all your business. I'm supposed to use this Style Factor edge control. I'm literally about to go to bed, y'all, but I get up in the morning and go to the gym at 3:30. So I gotta make sure the hair is a little decent. And for those who ask, I don't really sweat out my hair too much. So I know a lot of people, but I have like minimum leave out. So there's that. Also, another thing, and I hear people say it a lot, so I'm not gonna put too much emphasis on it. But I am. Okay, if you're in a relationship and if your boyfriend does not post you, don't be posting him. Okay? Do not post him. Don't be like, well, that's a girl's thing, a girl post. Then that's why the girls be fucked up out here. If a man is with you and he is not posting you, he's not showboating you off, then don't you do it. Don't you do it, okay? I don't care how, and it's not even about an embarrassment thing. It's more of a, this is the one of the few times where I'm tit for tat. Like, if you're willing to post me and to shut down all your potentials, because that's what it is. You're shutting down your potentials for me, then I'll do the same. But if you're not willing to shut down your potentials for me, then I ain't willing to shut down my potentials for you. Like, at the end of the day, like a man, like there are some men that are very private, but most of these men, especially y'all younger people and stuff, y'all whole life on the goddamn internet. Actually, you all live in that. Without the internet, you wouldn't probably even be alive. And for them to tell you, oh no, I don't really want to post my girl like that. Don't you post him? Don't you be like, oh, it's a love? Like, look, you will be embarrassed and ashamed every time, because at the end of the day, he is not posting you because he wants to leave the window open. He may still enjoy your company, but he just like, well, if this don't work out, I still ain't pissed off my other prospects, okay? Look, I am telling you this for a reason. do not get out here and post no man that ain't posting you. I don't care what he say. Oh, well, you post everything stuff, so you ain't posting me. Oh, look, this is tit for tat. You ain't posting me, I ain't posting you. Period. Don't let these men gaslight y'all into thinking that you aren't important enough to be posted on his social media. He's sleeping in your bed, sleeping with you. Y'all probably, some of y'all got kids with these men, and they don't want to post you. Do you know how many people I found out was in a relationship on Valentine's Day, but the whole year, and I didn't think they was in a relationship a whole year. Like, and I won't see some of y'all they baby mamas or again until Mother's Day. Like, that's the only time like they will acknowledge, and y'all be falling for it. Y'all be falling for it. So that's something that I wish that I would have taken heed when I was younger, because when I was younger, social media was just popping and stuff. So I was like, oh, social media, I'm gonna put every bitch out. At the time I was out messing with bitches, okay? Your girl was getting bitches. I putting every bitch that I was dating on my social media. And because it was just like, it was new, it was fresh, it was fun, baby. No. The only bitch I should have put on my social media was my dog. Was my fucking dog. Okay, y'all. Anyway, so let me just zhuzh up the hair. This is what it's gonna be looking like. This is what it's gonna give. I think it looks really freaking cute. Thank you guys for coming to my video and me talking about things that I wish I would have done and I should have known when I was younger. Let me know if you want some more videos like this, and let me know if y'all like my hair. It's giving vacation. Bye.